Hi, everyone. I hope you've been having a great week. So thrilled that you were able to join us again last night for rehearsal and our vocal clinic. I want to thank Nick and Mark and Bruce and everyone who is working right now to help run everything for the clinic, for the rehearsal, and making sure everybody has an incredible experience with the music and with the vocal techniques that we're learning. I'm away on vacation for the next 2 weeks, but I am so thrilled that we have so many people in the Peninsulares who can help out and really make this a great experience for everybody involved. Last week, I was talking a lot about three pillars of a way of looking at becoming a better singer and being active in that process. In particular, last week we focused on the idea of goal setting and looking forward and actively working towards what those goals are, and the difference between wanting something and then actively participating in making that thing actually occur. This week, I want to talk about another leg, and that's looking backwards. It's actually hugely important that we not only goal set and actively work towards those goals, planning for the future and embracing change, but we also look backward, that we honor the past and understand that all of our growth started in that past. So looking backwards doesn't mean looking at the time in the past and going, oh, it was always just so great then and now it's so difficult. That actually doesn't help us when we're looking that means we're just looking solely backwards and not planning for the future. But we do need to look backwards and understand that our growth started there, that we've all got experiences that have helped us be who we are today and are driving us forward. Those are experiences that we can learn from, that hopefully we've taken the time to get the best from, and maybe use that to define where we're going in the future. A huge part of that for me is honoring the past. And when I look at my past as a musician and what's really gotten me to this point, there are a huge number of people who, as part of my own personal experience, I honor because they're part of what made me a musician today and made me so thrilled to be here with you at rehearsals, at the vocal clinic, in these recordings right now. So when I think about who it was that really impacted my musical growth, I think about my childhood and my father who played guitar and sang, my mother who plays piano and sings. I think about my brother who played the trombone and was a singer and was a dancer and a performer, and how all of those three people were really so key in my early development as a musician in the childhood, and how what I saw them doing really informed my love of music. And then I think about some of the teachers that I've had in the past who really shaped that experience for me. Teachers like Miss Kokolka, who was my middle school choir teacher, who gave me a solo in seventh or eighth grade singing "Oh Holy Night," and how much that experience really inspired me, and how much that really meant to me to be able to sing that solo in a concert. I think about people all the time, like my college director, Dr. Gary Unruh, and how much his love of music and his love of life have impacted who I am as a musician, as a teacher. This is all part of honoring my past as a musician. And then there's people who I know have impacted my musical growth as a barber shopper who maybe I've never even had a chance to really meet them and talk with them, but I've seen their impact on other musicians around me, other barber shoppers, people like Greg Line, who I haven't had a chance to sing in one of his choruses, but I see his impact on members of our chorus right now. I've seen his impact on other barbershoppers who've had a huge impact on me as well, because I've had the chance to sing under them and I've seen what they share from his experience. These are all people that maybe have shaped my experience as a barbershopper, but I've never even met them. And honoring that experience, honoring that past as part of the organization is hugely important. So make sure that we're not only looking forward, but we're looking backwards. We honor that past. We understand that all of our growth started there. Sometimes it's directly, sometimes it's indirectly. But all of that is hugely important. And we use our own personal experiences. We use our own the knowledge that we have gained from others to set those goals and to make our plans to actively work towards them. So looking backwards and looking forwards really becomes hugely intertwined. And that's such an important thing as we move forward. So what are we looking for this week? Again, 15 minutes a day. I know Nick has been working with you a lot on placement, on the keeping the soft palate raised, on tongue placement. And as you're starting to sing this week for that 15 minutes a day, that's building consistency, that's learning new skills, that's embracing the change. And all of that daily or 15 minutes a day consistency really helps us grow and move towards our goals. That is a huge active part of what we are doing. So this week, as you're starting to sing with those rehearsal tracks, make sure that you're really taking some time as you're able to and applying those concepts that I talked about a week ago. Also applying the concepts that Nick was talking about this week, keeping that soft palate down, or the soft palate up, sorry about that, and our tongue placed at the back of the bottom teeth and kind of down and out of the way. All the while building on the work that I did the week before which talked about, not creating tension in the body, keeping that upright, energized position, breathing from the diaphragm, and connecting the breath, but not creating any more tension. As you're starting to work the music and starting to sing with those learning tracks this week, it's not only about learning the notes, it's about starting to focus on, okay, am I standing well? Am I really connecting the breath to those vocal lines that I'm learning? And really kind of focus on that. If we just focus on the notes, then all we're going to get the notes. And we aren't making the progress of becoming a better singer. Notice last week when I asked the question, I didn't ask who wants to learn a song. A song, easy goal. We can do that very quickly. We can learn a song. But the goal to become a better singer, I want to be a better singer, that has lots of opportunities for personal growth. That has lots of opportunities for us to set good goals. And remember, it's not only about what we want, but it's what we're actively going to do. I am a good singer is a great place to start. And then once you have that mindset, I am a good singer, what do I need to do to be better? And this is the plan I'm going to do to make that happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who are for the Vocal Clinic, once again, we are just so grateful that you could join us on the Vocal Clinic. For the Peninsulaires, again, it's a great day to be a barber shopper. It's a great day to be a Peninsulaire. I look forward to seeing you all soon. Have a great week.